Hello, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. This is the last set of videos I am filming in this space. I've been here for 2 months and I've loved it so much. It's been my landing pad in Los Angeles, but I'm moving to a new space today actually. So you're gonna see me in a new space very soon. So I just wanted to tell you that it's a beautiful space. You'll love it as well. So today's video, I'm going to talk about how to create a reality where you are continuously pursued, where you, in your relationship dynamic, you are the one that is pursued. What does it take to become this person in your relationship and in any relationship? Typically, we only really want this in romantic relationships, right? It's not really relevant for friendships or family or anything like that. It could be at certain times. But yeah, how do you create a reality where you are pursued, where you are consistently pursued? That's what I'm going to talk about in this video. Before I jump in, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel in the corner or down below. And also know that I offer lots of self-study manifesting courses. I did just release my newest course. It's amazing. I'm already getting incredible feedback from all of you. Lots and lots of people signed up, which was amazing. So that course is linked below. It's called How to Be Miscontacted and Pursued by Your Specific Person. And the last thing I'll say is I do a giveaway every week for a bundle of 3 ebooks that I wrote. And the way to enter into the contest is to subscribe to my channel, to like this video, and to comment below. Okay, let's jump in. I love this topic actually so much because this is, it's a big part of my own life. Being pursued, like that's really important to me. Even, it's not just like at the beginning of a relationship, within the dynamic of the relationship, my desire is to be pursued. And part of why that is, from my belief system, is because I'm a really feminine creature. And typically in relationships, the masculine is the pursuer, the feminine is the one that's pursued. This is just an energetic setup, really. And you'll see it in all sexual dynamics in life, that there typically is a pursuer and there's someone who is pursued more predominantly. When it's somewhat equalized, both people pursue, then actually the sexual tension kind of goes away. So like in friendships, often it's more diffuse, like there's no sexual tension for more reasons than one, but there's not like a pursuer and a distancer or being pursued. So in relationships, I really prefer being in the position of being pursued. And the men that I have always been with, or in the recent years, many years at this point, like my current partner, he very much prefers being in the position of pursuing, right? So how did I set up this dynamic? How can you set up this dynamic in your life? There's a couple things, but it's always going to be revolving around your self-concept. So a couple things here. First is when you find that and I'm speaking to people who want to be pursued, and of course this could be interesting for people as well who are the pursuer, but I'm speaking to people who want to be pursued. You want to be pursued by your specific person or even by people in general. So often what happens in a dynamic when you are no longer being pursued, there's one thing that happens. It's a classic thing. It happens all the time. And here's what it is. You start pursuing. Another way I can say this is you start chasing. So what does this look like in a relationship dynamic? It means at a certain point, and it's typically because you move into a state of fear, that you, the one who was originally pursued in the relationship, now starts being the one that makes the first contact, is texting a lot, is making the first move, gifting things. Your energy is moving towards, you're thinking about them constantly, you're going towards them. And if you are predominantly in your relationship dynamic, or even if it's a relationship that hasn't come into form yet, if you're still manifesting this relationship, if your energy is predominantly moving towards them and it's doing so mostly from an anxious place, you have become the pursuer. And the way that relationship dynamics work is, and again, this could be a belief system of mine. Maybe it's a belief system. You can believe it or not. But the way relationship dynamics work is there's one pursuer and one pursued, typically, more predominantly. And so if you have become the pursuer, you're pursuing that person right away from you. So if you want to be predominantly pursued, first thing you have to do is you have to look at all the ways you have moved into the position of the pursuer or the chaser. I'll link my video on chasing and how it always pushes our manifestations away. Chasing someone down is always coming from a state of being of lack. And if you're in the state of being of lack, you're manifesting more lack. If you're in the state of being that says, I don't have love, I gotta run after love, I have to chase after love because it went away, you're in a state of being of lack. It's always going to manifest more lack. So the first thing to do to create a reality where you are always pursued is, number one, you have to look at how you are being the pursuer, and you honestly just have to stop. So what's going to help you stop is the second piece, and this is your self-concept. You have to train your self-concept into knowing that you are the one who is pursued, that you are the one that is in the receptive position, that you are the one where love comes towards you. You train yourself into knowing that you are this person in the relationship. You've become that person internally, regardless of what's happening in the outer reality. And when you have impulses to go after, you stop yourself and you go within and you feel into no. Love comes towards me. Love comes towards me. Love comes towards me. This is the dynamic that feels best to me. This is the dynamic that feels best to my specific person. Love comes towards me. I will not go towards. I will not anxiously pursue. I will not chase down love. I will not, from my fear, go run after and see where love is. So you really have to watch yourself in the ways that you're pursuing or chasing. It can be a really cunning experience. Like if you're checking up on social media, that's automatically chasing. It's just automatically chasing. Like if you're checking up on someone on social media to see where they are, it's chasing. We would only do that if we're in a state of being of lack. Where are they? I don't have them. They're not here. That's the state of being that goes to check up on social media. Can't do things like that. If you're constantly texting first, it could be chasing. It just depends. I mean, at a certain point, the movement of pursuing and being pursued becomes very natural. The way it's natural in your relationship is when you're confident, when you're landed and you're knowing that you are loved, so you can text or not text. You're not following any rules. You're just being you, but you know love is going to come towards you. Then your movements with someone is going to be very natural. Where your movement is not going to be natural is when you're in fear. When you feel like love has left you, then you are in fear. You have to work with your own state of being to land in, love's not going to leave me. Love hasn't left me. Love's never going to leave me. And in fact, love's always going to come towards me. So for myself, there was a period in time, and I didn't even necessarily, I guess I consciously did it. I consciously chose to be a woman who is pursued. Kind of as simple as that, honestly. I just chose to be a woman who's always pursued. I knew that love would always come towards me. I knew that love would be showered on me. I created that knowing internally. I created it by feeling the truth of it within, by imagining it and just feeling love coming towards me. It became my predominant state of being. I haven't wavered from that state of being for years. It's been, I haven't chased in years, long time. And it's because I expect love to come to me. I just do. And it's not an arrogance thing. It's just like a positioning that I choose to be in my relationships. Love comes towards me. And, you know, it actually always feels really good to my partner, or, you know, even partners before, because the partners I choose actually want to be the ones pursuing. They want to make that move. And that's usually what the masculine position in the relationship is. They are the pursuer. I am the receiver. So, moral of the story, you gotta stop chasing. It's never, ever gonna get you what you want. The way to stop, because I know it can be hard to kind of like stop all of a sudden, like if you're in a patterning of checking up on or making that first move or being the one who's, you know, initiating, if you're in a pattern of doing that, then I get how it can be challenging to stop. But the way you stop is you got to create a whole new self-concept where you know that love is going to come towards you. You just know it, and you know it because you've practiced the feeling of it just in your imagination. It doesn't even have to be that you're feeling it from a specific person. You just feel that love gets showered onto who you are. This is your reality. This is who you are. And when you know that's who you are, that's what you're going to create. Okay? Thank you guys so much for being here with me in this video. I love being here with you. I'll see you in my new place soon. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, you like this video, and you comment below, and I'll see you soon. Bye.